So this was incredibly selfish, incredibly political. I think the fact that the IMF was forced to break its own rules was partially the fault of Ντομινίκ Στρος-Καν, because he wanted to get involved, but more I put the blame on the Germans and the French, because they wanted to protect their darling banks. So it was a bank bailout and not a sovereign bailout. And that basically put German banks above the Greek people.
Against this background, yes, the question of saving the bank was a huge question, not especially the French or the German banks. The European bank, the American banks, the banks in Japan, the banks in Korea, all over the world. And so the problem was not to save the bank for saving the bank. The problem was to save the bank to save the people.
But economists and analysts are saying that, if there was a debt restructuring at the beginning, the program would not have been so harsh and hard.
Sure. If a restructuring at the beginning would have been possible, the program would have been easier. There was no magic stick to get out of the problem without a phase of austerity. What is right in what you say is that with the earlier the restructuring, the softer the program. But early restructuring had other risks, and all the people deciding it, especially the European leaders, had to balance the two risks. Longer, harsher program or bigger risk on the other side.